Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Nice to be here with you today. As I said, it is Tuesday. It is April 16th, I think. April 16th, somewhere around there. But it is Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to talking to you today. Been a really good last few days. Not that most of the days haven't been good, but I have really personally been feeling this very good sense of calm these past few days. And I'm not particularly sure what, why I've been feeling this extra sense of calm. Good morning. It is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here in Illinois. The sky is blue, the sun is shining, the grass is green, the birds are singing. And that might also be kind of why I feel so good. I feel very peaceful. I feel very calm. And I've been feeling like this yesterday. And I've really been putting my trust out there into the universe more so lately than I ever have before. And excuse me, and I've been doing this consciously. What I say is, I always let life flow before me without resistance, without expectation, as I say to you all the time. Let life unfold for you, let the story present itself. So I do that. But lately, with my own path, my own dreams and desires, like opening up the Life Center, a healing meditation center, as far as doing things like that, I've stopped kind of trying to manifest them in the immediate now. And I've given up that kind of pursuit of material things in a sense. And I've said, I'm just going to really trust the universe. I had my private community, a paid private community, 60 plus members. I closed that because I didn't feel right about charging people to get together twice a week for what we're now doing here every single day. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I'm live. And we have beautiful, inspiring conversations, enlightening conversations. We have questions and answers, and we always have a meditation at the end of the session. And Fridays is specifically for you. Generally, I have a topic like I do today, but on Friday, no topic. It's all about you. So lately, though, I've really just kind of given up that pursuit. I've been letting the universe really show me the signs, and I've been conscious of it. That was my point. Since I kind of said, I'm going to stop pursuing these things, but this is what I am looking to manifest, I'm going to be more conscious and aware of the signs, of those breadcrumbs I'm always telling you, because it's not the end result you want. It's not the Life Center. The building exists, the space exists. It's going from point A to point Z, that journey in between to get there that we have to manifest and be aware of. So I'm paying close attention to that. Not letting anything out, not revealing too much, not saying yesterday, but yesterday the universe aligned two lives, mine and another person's. And I keep thinking about how many actions during the day that we both individually were doing that had to line up to this one specific moment. And in this one specific moment, we both found out that there is something we both have that we've been looking for. I'm going to leave it right there. Not going to say anything else. But my point is, trust the process. Trust the universe. Let go of expectation and resistance. And when I say resistance, I mean that forceful, edgy perspective that we use, that we try to hold society, the world, and everyone hostage to. Let go of that, man, because when you do, the miracles are abundant and it is crystal clear the path before you. With that being said, there we go. That's enough time. It's time to start. I want to briefly talk about something this morning because, excuse me, yesterday I held a longer meditation. Today is our 37th day consecutively. I've been going live 11 a.m. every day. I have 8,000 videos online, over 12 years worth of material. but we've been going live every day now for 36 days, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. We're in our 7th week, I think. I don't know anymore. 37th day, 36th day. I'm all over the place. My point being is you can watch all of these videos. They're available on all of my social media from the first one up until now. And today I want to have another one of those nice, longer meditations. Yesterday was very relaxing, very mindful, brought us really into present moment awareness. And we shifted the meditation into a projection and intention for the collective around us. And it was a very powerful meditation. I myself was getting lost in my meditation. And at one point, I remembered we're live and we're doing a meditation. I had to pull myself back because when I do a guided meditation, to be completely honest, I can't completely let myself go. I have to be aware enough to properly and safely guide you. So I'd like to do that today. But today I want to briefly talk about unity. You know, that's a word that is really thrown around a lot these days. It's been thrown around a lot for a long time, but unity is something that we hear a lot these days. And in the sense that we need world unity, we need global unity, we need to come together for peace. And as you know, and as I've said, there's always going to be an opposing energy, an opposing perspective, an opposing opinion, an opposing want and need. You're going to say red, someone else is going to say blue. You're going to say hot, somebody else is going to say cold. You're going to say chocolate, somebody else is going to say vanilla. So that concept of true global kumbaya, holding hands, all swaying in the wind. Thank you so much for the gift this morning. Thank you. Swaying in the wind, all of that stuff. It borders on the edge of delusional. Okay. And I'm just going to hold it for a moment because somebody here sent me a gift and you're touching the screen and sending a lot of hearts this morning. And I just want everyone to know that I love that. You see me, you feel me, you hear me, you understand my intention. And you know, I don't want anything from you except for you to find your way home and walk that path. And I want to help you get there. So when I see the hearts on the screen, like when you just simply tap the screen, tip, tip, when you just do that, it sends hearts up on the screen. And when I see that, I know you hear me and I know you are sending that same love and gratitude back to me. Thank you, Virgie. I've been thinking about you a lot this morning. I did message you before we went live, and I'll definitely connect with you afterwards. Tap, tap. I see it. Thank you so much. So as I was saying, you know, the concept of unity, even if you look at Christianity, Buddhism, I'm not, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to start naming religions or spiritual paths like yoga or simple things like Reiki. When we start to really adopt and embrace these type of exterior teachings, and I'll go as far as say man-made teachings, right? Man-made beliefs, whether, you know, they're channeled. Look, I wrote a channeled book or not. You know, a lot of these beliefs, they are written by man, they're written by humans on pen and paper. So what happens a lot of times is when you get involved in these different spiritual groups and religions and paths and faiths and cults, you really start to have a very narrow concept of what unity is. I'm going to just hold there for a minute because I really want you to think about that. And, you know, as much as these organizations or these groups or this area wants to appear to be universally open to everyone, they're actually not. Well, they are. They are universally open to everyone as long as they are following the confines of their path, their teachings, their faith, their healing tools and techniques, so their philosophies, right? So really, when we get into the concept of unity, a lot of these individual groups are still speaking about unity through their lens of their specific faith and spiritual path. And that's not the true sense of unity, because what is unity? What is real, honest to God, divine unity. Unity is freedom, equality, patience, kindness, and compassion for everyone. 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 Now, let's just look at that for a second, because do I, me specifically, the person speaking right now, embrace true freedom for everyone? Yup, I do. I've said it here more than enough times. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what gender you are, what race you are, what religion you are, who you pray to, who you worship, who you salute to. I don't care what nasty, bad things you've done in the past. I don't care about any of it. I don't care Biden, Trump, blue, red. Don't care. Don't care. What I care about is that you are trying to be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. That's all I truly care about. I care about the fact that you want to better your life. You want to break free from the noise and information and find your way home. And I've also said 101 times that these conversations, my videos, my lives, my they are not about following my path. They are not about embracing my beliefs, my tools, my techniques, and my teachings. I share all that, but I share them for you to use to find your way home within, to your path and purpose. Even when I do a deep, almost hypnotic, transcendental guided meditation for forgiveness, and we consciously time travel, or we're astral projecting into another dimension, it's not about my vision, my dreams. It's all about you. I'm just the one who gives you the key, the tools and techniques, and the one who can safely and properly guide you there. Now, why would I care about who you are, who you pray to, who you salute to? I don't care about any. I don't look around my own room and label things. I don't sit here, camera, phone, microphone, cup. And this is not coming from a place of better than you. This is coming from a place of the real concept of unity. Unity is freedom. If we can all do this, if we can put aside our ego, if we can lay down our ego, if I could put my spirituality in my back pocket, which I do every single day, to come out here for the betterment of everyone, to share these moments, then so can everyone else. I'm maybe you think there's something special about me. I don't look at myself like that. I hear all the time these incredible and beautiful compliments and sentiments and beliefs about who and what I am. I'm a kid from the projects of Queens, New York. I come from a seriously abusive, broken home. I've made more mistakes than I'd ever care to talk about. And I've had so many shitty things happen to me in my life that they started at such a young age that when I was that young little dude, I found a way to shut my eyes, close my ears, and go within. And within, I heard and felt and seen that voice, that path before me. I saw my life, my future, my family, all of it. I had that voice speaking within, and guess whose voice it was? Guess. It wasn't any voice there, although I did hear that voice too, but that's a conversation for another day. It wasn't a Pleiadian or an Arcturian. It was me, this version of me. Because I take moments to close my eyes and consciously time travel back to my youth and guide my younger self to today. I revisit those moments of fear, trauma, and just absolute what the fuck is going on? I'm just a kid moments, and I am the thing that comforts that soul, that lets it know, dude, don't worry, man. Your life is going to be beautiful, and you are going to get to connect and talk to so many people. Your entire purpose is just to communicate and connect with people. I grew up, I made mistakes, I did stupid shit, bad shit happened to me. I always stayed tethered. Maybe the right word is aware of that inner light, for lack of a better word. And then one day when I was older and I kind of really just had enough, at 26, at 18, I had enough of New York, moved to California, moved back to New York 6 months later because California was way too slow for me at that time. And finally at 26, I had my final farewell with New York and I left and I would never go back. I would never go back to that type of lifestyle. I'd go live in a cardboard box in the woods and survive for 30 days on bark and die a happy person before I go back to that version of society. But anyway, my point is I found a way to I guess I was always aware of the bad things happening weren't happening to me, they were happening in front of me. They were actions and events and experiences I was having. So I didn't judge them with harshness and cruelty and negativity. And I realized a long time ago that the evilness in my mother or my father or my sister or the son of Sam or Jeffrey Dahmer, if aside from physically being broken, we're spiritually and mentally broken. Like I've said to you, all the mistakes we made, all the dumb things we do in life, it's not our fault. It's at the time what we thought we should be doing based on everything we thought we knew. So at this point in life, uh, I know a lot because I've lived through a lot. I've suffered. I've suffered a lot. When I look back on my own life sometimes, I cry, I get sad. And it's not because I feel bad. Well, it is. It's just because I look back at that kid. I was just this beautiful kid who had so much hope, and that shit was just ripped out of my heart. And I look back and I think about myself, and then I think of how many other people that's happening to in this moment. Even where I live. That's why it's so desperate for me to find a place to connect with people here, because there are people in their homes right now yelling and screaming at each other, fighting with their children. And it's just because they're just emotionally immature. They don't understand their emotions or how to deal with them. And this is why I learned and was certified in children's meditation and mindfulness, because I believe if we all learn at a young age what I really should have learned, what you should have learned, what we all should have learned, the entire world would be a different place right now. We would be embracing true unity, true gratitude, love, and inspiration for just the opportunity to fucking be here. We're here, man. We're here. I get to breathe. I get to open my eyes. I get to touch my face. I get to see my children, my wife. I get to meet other people who just want nothing but to help and heal and connect with everybody and open their arms and just give the whole fucking planet a hug. That's unity. And no, I don't care about what you've done in your life. I've done bad shit. I've cheated. I've stole. I've made really stupid fucking mistakes. Right? Of course. Most of us do. Every single one of us, as a matter of fact, experienced the same thing to some degree or another, And at some point in your life, we all experience the same things. So I'm not going to judge anybody for who they believe they should be, who they want to vote for. My hope, not expectation, because that's the dumbest thing we could do, is expect. But hope is that freedom, that equality, that space, that lightness, that elevated state of consciousness as opposed to expectation, that dominating energy. I hope, I hope, I hope one day everyone who thinks their religion is it, or who thinks their political party is it, or their gender or their race is it, or a species that thinks it's it in this entire infinite universe, I hope one day we can find a way to lay down our egos, to truly embrace kindness and compassion and freedom and equality for everyone without expectation and without ultimatum. The saddest thing for me throughout humanity is every single spiritual master before us, from the Prophet Muhammad to Jesus to Buddha to Gandhi to modern day masters like Muji or Ram Dass. They knew. They weren't teaching a specific path for a specific person or a specific group. It was for everyone. And they learned that true unity is that absolute true essence of freedom and equality. And we don't look behind us. And I don't look at my life. I don't look at my path with regret, with sorrow, with bitterness, with resentment, with fear, with anxiety. I don't look at the road before me with anxiety and uncertainty. I'm here right now, and I'm grateful for it, and so grateful for the possibility of tomorrow. And when I look back in my life, I know none of those, good and bad, none of those define me. They do not dictate who I am. They do not make me choose what my next step is in life or how I treat another person. They were lessons. They taught me how to safely navigate this world. And most importantly, the dark shit, the bad shit that happens to us, it's how we learn to heal. It's how we learn to teach. And most importantly, what I'm doing now. It's how we learn to reach our hand out to those who are in need, to those who need the help, to get up, to be inspired. Simple support, just to know that there's another person out there who wants to listen to them, who wants to connect with them. And I want nothing more for you to find your way past that fear and anxiety, that noise and information, and surrender to who and what you truly are inside. And that is a beautiful, infinitely an infinitely grateful energy of awareness. That's it. No name, no color, no place, no words, nothing. Just awareness. So understand that, like I've said to you before, you are exactly where you're meant to be in life based on the choices you've made or the choices you've let other people make for you. Make choices from within. Stop second guessing and self doubting that beautiful divine voice that speaks within to bend and cater to the will and perspective and expectations of others and society. This fucking version of it is bullshit. We truly do exist in a version of society created by some narcissistic, dominating, egotistical, greedy assholes a long time ago. And our families have just handed down this way of life like it is the only way. And it's not. We get to choose. We get to choose. So make choices from here, not from here. Okay? Please. And thank you for listening today to me today. And with that being said, please take a minute, 2 minutes, get yourself settled and comfortable. We're going deep within today, my friends. All right? So set yourself up. You can lie down today. You can sit up. You can float for all I care. But in all seriousness, if you do want to lie down today, if you do want to just sit up, you can sit in a chair, you can rest your head, you can do anything you want. But if you want to sit up today in a meditative position, then you can simply sit with your legs crossed. We don't have to bend our feet on top of our thighs or anything like that. And if you want to practice with a mudra today, you can do the Gyan Mudra. It's the first one we've talked about. You're not pressing the pads of your fingers together, it's the tips. tip of your thumb and your index finger, relaxing out your three fingers and placing the back of the hand just gently on your knees. On YouTube, we can see the vertical, the horizontal image, the whole room with my botanical Lego, but here we're seeing vertical. So resting your hands, and if not, it doesn't matter. Put your hands anywhere, any place. Breathing through our nose, in through our nose and out through our nose, if you can comfortably. If not, just breathe comfortably. No rules, no regulations. And lastly, the biggest misconception with meditation, you have to sit like a statue. Not true. If your back hurts, your butt hurts, wiggle. If you get an itch on your face, it's okay to alleviate the distraction. Just don't open your eyes. That's my only prerequisite if we're doing a closed eye meditation. And like I said, breathe comfortably. I'm a little congested right now because I was getting teary eyed and stuff. So I could breathe in and out through my nose, but I'll probably breathe through my mouth a little. So don't worry. You can fidget, you can move if you have to get comfortable during the meditation. We're going to be focusing primarily on our breath as our anchor. And lastly, thoughts. So many people believe in meditation that you're not supposed to have thoughts. And that's why they tried meditating once. I couldn't shut out my thoughts. I couldn't block out my thoughts of the things I hear. So I stopped meditating because I couldn't. Well, actually, you were meditating because you're supposed to have thoughts. The entire purpose of meditation is to eventually, with time and patience and practice, become the observer of your emotions and thoughts. And the only way to become the observer of your emotions and thoughts is to observe your thoughts and emotions. But in meditation, we get to safely do that. We get to have our anchor. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to be thinking about her. I'm supposed to be meditating. And we come back to our breath and everything fades away. And sooner or later, you learn how these images and memories trigger certain emotions. And then you learn how to breathe and pull out of those emotions. And guess what? When you're awake and going through life, you get to live that way then. So, deep breath in, center of the chest, expanding the chest and body out, exhaling, relaxing from the head all the way down. Deep breath in with me. From the top of the head and the forehead, just sending the intention of relaxation on the exhale. Breathe comfortably on your own. Don't wait for me. Another deep breath in. The temples, the eyes, the cheeks, the ears, the back of the head, just sending the intention, adjusting, relaxing the body. Deep breath in. The jaw, the mouth, the neck, even the tongue. Press the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Push the tongue to the bottom of your mouth. And now let go of the tongue. Deep breath in. Moving down the shoulders, the back, the chest, the arms, relaxing with each breath. Every inhalation, we settle into the breath. And on the exhalation, we let go of more tension, more stress as we work our way down the body. Moving a beautiful breath in, filling our lungs. Exhaling out, down to the hips, the groin, the rear, the thighs. Just relaxing. You can even feel yourself sinking deeper into your seat. Breathing in deep, full breaths. Conscious breathing. Letting that breath rest inside the body and exhaling all the way down, relaxing to our knees, our shins, the top of our feet to the bottom of our feet. One more breath in. Envisioning the body head to toe, relaxing everything at once. Your eyes are still open with me. Breathing in again, my friend. And on the exhale, close your eyes and let go of the breath. Take a moment. Feel that shift into your stillness. Sense that disconnect. By simply closing our eyes, we step deep within our sacred safe space. No one or no thing can hurt you in here, and nothing can take anything away from you in here. When we close our eyes and go within, we can completely relax. No expectations, no judgments, no opinions, no perspectives. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relaxing even deeper into this moment. Another breath in. Exhale, letting go of any more lingering tension and stress, just relaxing deeper. Breathe in. Exhale and let go of the breath again. Let the natural breath return. Do not try to control it. Just be aware of it. Simply bring your attention, your awareness to the breath, the flow of the breath, the feel of the breath. Everything is the breath. Breathe. Breathe with your observing awareness. If thoughts come to mind, don't try to block them out. Don't resist thought. Simply let the thought present itself and gently return your awareness back to the breath. Breathe. Breathe with your observing awareness. If there are sounds around you, sensations in the body, do not try to force them out. Do not resist. Everything in this moment is as it should be. Thoughts, sounds, and sensations. Just breathe. Breathe with your awareness. Your name, your likes and dislikes, all that brings you joy, everything that you identify with. Everything that you believe is you is only due to an action or an event, something you experienced, a memory you hold on to. None of those things define you, not even the name your parents gave you. Who and what we truly are transcends human consciousness, beyond words, beyond this world. Your observing awareness is within you right now, sensing and feeling the flow of your breath. It's observing thoughts, hearing sounds around you. In the mind's eye, I want you to just gently look down. Imagine seeing your feet standing on the ground beneath you. As you see your feet and look at this image, you can see that you are starting to float above the floor. In the mind's eye, look around the space you are in right now. You can see yourself rising above it. If you are outside, you see the landscape. Your eyes above the trees, you can see into the distance. If you're inside, you are moving through the floors, through the roof, outside to the open sky. Envision this in the mind's eye. See yourself slowly rising up in the sky. Blue skies, the landscape, city, trees, farmlands. Envision the landscape around you in the mind's eye. Gently, we begin to move up in the sky. Maybe you feel the cool mist of clouds as you pass through them, the chill and sensation of the higher altitude. Maybe it's just beautiful and warm and crystal clear skies all the way up, but you start to notice the earth is moving further away beneath your feet. The blue sky fades away to darkness, nothing but stars around us. In the mind's eye, see yourself above the earth, our home. No walls, no borders, no labels, no flags. One entire world. Thousands and thousands and thousands of different life forms moving about. Microbial to human, insect to animal, tree to grass, air to water. In this moment, I want you to look at this place, this space, and understand that right now, it is our home. And if we can embrace love, gratitude, kindness and compassion, freedom and equality for ourselves, then manifest and feel those energies inside. Think of those things that give you love and joy. Think of those things that make you feel free and special. Think of your connection to the universe and beyond, and let those emotions rise within. Look at our world again. Instead of keeping this love and joy and gratitude for ourselves today, I ask you in joining me to send the intention home to earth, to all life everywhere, unlimited, no ultimatums and no expectations. Pure gratitude to be a part of this, pure love for every single life form, and pure freedom and equality for all life to truly be as it chooses to be. Let that energy flow out from you. See that light radiating beams of colors onto the earth. In the mind's eye, envision this and stay within, my friends. project your love and your light to the earth. Gently begin to see yourself slowly moving to the earth, slowly ascending down into the atmosphere. You can see the clouds or feel the warmth, slowly going down lower and lower. You begin to see familiar landscapes around you, trees and buildings, roads and pathways. Going down even lower, beneath the trees into the room you're in, seeing the surroundings, feeling yourself inhabit the body once more in this present moment. Taking a deep breath into the center of the chest, lengthening the spine, re-engaging the body, exhaling. Deep breath into the center of the chest, gently wiggling the toes and the fingers, exhale. One more breath in, keeping the eyes closed. Exhale. Stay in this moment, in this space for another minute or two. And when you are comfortable, when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Take a moment. Take a moment. When you open your eyes, you still feel that beautiful meditative state. And that is the whole purpose, that now we get to carry this with us throughout our day. So take a moment, allow yourself to come back slowly and naturally, and understand that the more you practice this, the more you take part in this daily, the more you strengthen the capacity to interact and react and live from this beautiful place of stillness. So thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I completely agree with that. Somebody's saying, Jay Buck, spiritual organizations have spiritual organizations have a lot to teach as well, even if you don't accept everything. Absolutely 100% agree with you. I have everything from the Quran to the Old Testament to a plethora of spiritual books upstairs, and I love and cherish every single one of them. Even if I read something that I don't agree with, doesn't mean I take the book and I throw it away. And that happens a lot in social media. You can sit here and have 1,000 followers and you post one thing that goes against certain people, and in their perspective, they have to unfollow you, block you, delete you, abandon you. They may have enjoyed the 90,000 other sentences you have said in your videos before that, but that one thing they couldn't get past. So I agree with you. It's ignorance and it's arrogance. So my point was not to say, and I did not say, these paths, these religions, these faiths, these cults even don't have valuable information and teachings. I said most of them see the world through a narrow lens, only based on their spirituality, which is not a true sense of unity, when the only way to have unity would be for them to embrace your path. Hence, kumbaya, everyone holding hands, never going to happen. So I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. Dimasa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Hey, I see my brother EMT. Don't know if he's still there. EMT 8845, my oldest friend in life, known him since I'm 2 years old. My brother Craig usually moderates for me, and he is coming here to stay with me and my family for 6 days next week. And I can't wait, man. It is like the highlight of my day. Rosie, be in the moment. Life, gratitude, absolutely. All right, beautiful. You're welcome, Dimasa. Thank you. Follow. Hey, buddy. How are you? So, everyone, with that being said, remember, every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, conversation, meditation, and if we have time, questions and answers. But Friday is specifically questions and answers. We do have the meditation at the end, but it's all about your questions. They don't have to be based on what we're talking about here. It could be love, relationships, black holes, foods, universe, God, aliens, politics. If there's something on your mind at heart that you want advice on, guidance on, insight on, and you want me to use my life experiences or my gifts, I would be honored. Another thing I'm going to do starting on Fridays, I haven't opened this up in a long time. This is called my prayer jar. Every single morning, I do my own meditation and prayer in the morning. And I stopped counting at about 100, but there's definitely more than 100 in here now. I write down names, your names. And when I do my morning meditation and prayer, I hold this jar in my hand. And then I also say a special prayer for everyone who's just in here and a part of this. Doesn't cost you anything. All you'll have to do is write your name on the screen on Friday when we're live, and we'll do it there. And if you are interested in watching any of the previous 36 videos that are in line with today's video, they are all available on my social media outlets. You can find those by clicking on my profile, clicking the Linktree link, and everything and anything Jay is there. Other than that, my friends, thank you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you today. And thank you for sharing your light with me and the world around us. Go have a beautiful day. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.